Oh my God. No, wait, is he off? No, he's not.
I had to have the chief in this one. He's where I get all my fishing tips from. He catches all the big ones. Anyway, what is up, guys? Johan Warren from Bob and Four Biggins here with another good episode. Today, we're going to be talking about how to fill your tackle box with only $25 for a budget. Alright, so let's be honest. A lot of us anglers, we go to the fishing store, we see all these expensive prices on lures, and we're like, wow, that's crazy. I have to actually drop mad money on this just so I can fish with good lures that'll catch me fish. That's not the case. Alright, just because you see YouTubers going out and buying these expensive lures, or you see professional fishermen using these expensive lures, it doesn't mean that you have to buy the most expensive lure in every category to catch fish. In fact, there's a lot of really super cheap baits that you may be skeptical about, but they actually catch fish. I've compared these baits to more expensive baits, and they work the same, if not better, in their category. So today, I'm going to be telling you how you can fill your tackle box for $25 and still catch a whole lot of fish. Alright, so let's get right into it. My first bait is going to be the Havoc Pitboss Craw. So these are $2.99 at the store. Alright, and you get I believe it's an 8-pack of the 4-inch craws for $2.99. Alright, it's a really good deal. First off, you'd think craws would be more expensive. I think these are the cheapest ones I've ever seen in stores. Yeah, I get these all the time. I use these both as a trailer on jigs and other baits, and also I Texas rig it by itself, pegged or not pegged with a weight. It doesn't really matter. These catch a lot of fish. I use these all the time. As you see, it's a pretty good looking bait. It's really, these things do not rip. You can catch a lot of fish on one and you will not get tears in them. It's a very durable soft plastic, and it has really nice looking appendages here at the bottom. They really do catch fish. I always dial them in with this thing. Alright, so that's number one. So right now we're at $2.99 for our total. I'm actually going to be calculating this as we go along so you guys know what the total is of what we spend here. Alright, so bait number two is the Yumdinger. This is a must in my tackle box. One, because it's so much cheaper than other worms and other brands, and two, they're very good quality. So the action on these things is really good. Alright, when I wacky rig these, the two ends get really good action on the side, and also they're only $2.99 in the store. You get an 8-pack of the 5-inch is what I recommend. I know they come in 4-inch and 6-inch, but I really recommend the 5-inch ones. 8-pack for $2.99. You can, the two colors I mainly use are watermelon red flake and black blue flake. Those really cover all the water situations from clear to muddy. So yeah, this is a really good bait to have in your tackle box. It's really durable, really durable soft plastic. Alright, so right now we're going to be at about $6, but I'm going to get I had a calculator with me. Alright, whatever. We're going to do without the calculator. So right now we're about at $6 for the two baits. I'm just going to calculate it after. So bait number 3, the Keitech Swim Impact. Okay, so these come in the 3-inch, the 4-inch, and the 5-inch. I'm holding the 5-inch right now, but I recommend the 3-inch. One, because they're a lot cheaper. These are pretty pricey. I think this is actually the most pricey thing I'm going to be talking about today. So these are, I think I want to say $3.99 to $4.49 in the store. So, and you get a pack of 7. These are really good by themselves or just as a trailer. What I would do is, if you have the 3-inch, you could just put that on as a trailer itself. But if you buy the 5-inch, you just snip it in half and you use this end on the as a trailer for a spinnerbait or buzzbait, whatever you're doing. All right, so it's a really good trailer and really good bait by itself. And again, I'd say these are pretty durable. These catch so many fish. You could pitch this around cover. It mimics a dying shad really well, or you could just do a slow, steady retrieve, twitch it, pause it. It doesn't really matter. It's a really good bait. So with that said, I'm going to give you guys benefit of the doubt. I'm going to put the higher price on there. So let's say we got $4.49 on top of these $6. So we're looking at about $10.50 right now for our total. All right. Next bait coming up. Number 4 is the spinnerbait. All right, so I wrote down the specific name of this. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, this is a Booyah Pond Magic spinnerbait in the Fire Tiger color. This is a super, super good spinnerbait. This is again something you can use this as a trailer for the Keitech swim bait, and these catch fish day in and day out, man. Like these things I love, I absolutely love. I tried out other spinnerbaits and I've had most success with this one. And the price of these things are only $3.99, so you can get them. It does range from $3.99 to $4.99, but I find most of them are only $3.99 in stores. You can get a really good deal on those things. I know spinnerbaits can get pretty pricey, but it's a really good deal for the results you're going to get. It's got 2 different blades on it also, which is really awesome. They have a bunch of different colors in these. Alright, so we were at $10.50, and then we just added another, let's say $4.99 or $3.99, so we're at like $14.99 right now. Alright, so let's go to the next bait. This is going to be, I'll take this off just to show you guys. The next bait is going to be a jig, specifically the Strike King Bitsy Bug flipping jig. Alright, so when I fish a jig, I find most times that I flip them and pitch them in cover. I don't really use them in open water that much. So I just buy flipping jigs, and this is an awesome flipping jig for the price. Price of these are, what are the price of these? Did I write it down? I don't think I wrote it down. Yeah, I did. $2.99. These are $2.99 in the store. So, and also I looked on different websites. It's like basically every fishing store you can go to. These are priced at $2.99, and this is a super, super nice jig. It's very lightweight. Again, it's got that flipping head, so you can pitch it right into cover. It's not going to get really snagged. It's got that weed guard right here. Nice sharp hook on it. And again, the trailer I use on this, it's a funny coincidence I had this on here, the Havoc Pitboss crawl. Alright, so I always use this as a trailer on this lure. They just work so well together, and they catch endless bass. So these, again, these are only $2.99. This is $2.99, and you get a pack of 8 of these. So with the $2.99 added on, we're looking at about $17 right now. So we're at $17. We have another $8 to spend before we hit our budget. Alright, so now I want to talk a little bit about hooks. So the hooks I buy, I don't really buy like a specific brand. I don't, I don't really go specifically with one company. I look on Amazon, and Amazon you will find amazing deals on fishing hooks. You get them in bulk, so you can get like an 80-pack of hooks, 60-pack of hooks. So I'm not going to give you guys any specific brands or whatever. You can find a lot of good Texas rig hooks and wacky rig hooks on Amazon. That's basically all you're going to need when you're fishing, and they're really cheap. So they're around $2.99, $3.99. So let's say that adds an extra $5 onto your budget here. So we were at what, 17? So now we're at $23. So we have about $2 to spend before we hit 25. So the last bait I'm going to talk about is a popper. And actually, I don't have it on me today, but I know the name of it and I know the price. So the name of the bait is the Lunkerhunt Kraken series popper. These are awesome. These come in a bunch of different nice looking colors, patterns, and they catch fish so well. And I know I say in other videos my favorite popper is the Rebel Poppinar, but I have to drop more money on those than I do these Lunkerhunt poppers. And they still did really well for me. Like I caught so many fish on Lunkerhunt poppers. That's what I started off with, actually. That was my first ever popper that I used. And I remember the very first cast I put out with this popper, a bass took it right on the fall. So like I didn't even twitch it once, bass took it. So I used it nonstop after that, and it was really, really good. I caught crappie on it. I caught bass on it. I even caught bluegill on it. I caught a giant bluegill on it. They catch so many different fish, and they're awesome. The action they get is really good sound, and it doesn't really matter how you can fish it. You can fish it fast, slow. So those $3.99 in the store. So add that on to our budget, and you're getting about $26.99. So we're a little bit over our $25 budget, but it's basically like you still filled your tackle box for $20-something. So it's a win-win situation. you save money and you get to fish and catch bass. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. What do you have to say? Sorry, he's eating. So thank you guys for watching this episode of Bobbin for Biggins. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
There he is.